Bro, I remember I used to go to the airport for work on their lawnmowers, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then because you know when I cut the grass for the airstrip or whatever, right?
Yeah. Oh,
And
you did landing strips?
No. Oh, yeah. To the kind, bro.
Yeah.
Shave clean. But no, I used to go over there. Bro, just send us over there. And then you drive into the yard. Ghost town, bro. I'm like, park my truck, trying to find somebody for talk to for what equipment I'm working on or whatever. Bro, ghost town. Cannot find nobody. Peak, like, this is like 11 in the morning, dude. Can't find anybody. Walk around, walk in the offices, no can find nobody.
All sleepy.
Bro, I just kept opening doors. You open one door, they all stay in the fucking thing, sleeping. And the other ones, they playing like poker and stuff. I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? And he's like, they just turn around like all casual. Like, you did something. I was like, I'm supposed to work on I think they used to call it the bat wing one, the one that goes down like this.
Oh, okay.
The lawnmower. The thing's still over there. And then they just keep going and they fucking take me to him, bro.
Wow.
But that's all our tax money right there.
Wait, so the state runs the airport? I'm not familiar how that works.
City and county is the state runs
on Hawaiian land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, my friend used to work there. Rest in peace, my boy John. Bro, he used to just go there early in the morning, start like 4, change all the rubbish bags and all the trash cans. And then he would drive home and then, because they had like a shop in their garage, work on cars all day, and then drive back and then check out. Bro, he would go like, max he's there 2 hours changing trash bag.
Bro.
And that was a state
job.
Wow.
Bro, you know how bad it is when you like call in sick? Because they get 30-something days sick, 30-something days vacation. They run through the 60-something days in the first 60 days of the year. And then after that is WAP. But when he would call, he would just call the office. He'd be, Passequin not coming in, and then hang up. I was like, that's how you call in sick? He's like, yeah. Nobody's my boss. Like, who's the boss? The mayor. They don't know me. Wow. So the just calling, Passequin not coming in, hang up. And then I was like, wow, that's a fucking job, bro.
So you're just calling to the airport?
No, I guess they have an office, but they got to call and say they're not coming in.
Yeah, that's at least something that they got to do mandatory.
And not like us, we call it, boss, I'm not feeling good today. Not gonna make them, bro. He just called, hey, Passequin not coming in. And then hang up. I was like, wow.
Is that how bad the oversight is at like state agencies, especially in Hawaii?
For sure. They don't know what the fuck anybody's doing at any time.
No, though, to jump on that, you mentioned the mayor and stuff, yeah. Like,
who is your boss? Right?
Governor Green?
Is he ever gonna go down there and check on you?
Nope. Either Green or the kind what his name? Shut. I can see his face. Mayor, the guy who was on the TV before. Shit. What's his name? He Google him.
Oh, Hawaii's mayor.
Yeah. Oh, Oahu
every
mayor.
every island has a mayor, right?
Mayor,
Honolulu where? No,
the holy guy with the glasses.
Caldwell?
No, Caldwell was before.
Rick
Caldwell.
Blangiardi.
Oh yeah, Rick Blangiardi. Yeah, he seemed really good. And you know what? To be honest, anybody who runs for office nowadays, they are taking over somebody else's leftovers. So the guy is honestly, I think they're honestly trying to do a good thing, and they may not be able to handle it because and with social media, it is so hard that people just talk shit and blast them. Yeah, just like with anybody else, the social media nowadays, the fucking guys, they don't respect. They just turn around, just blast stuff, and you try to look up their profile, no more picture, no more real name. Like, bro, if it was in the same room, it would be a different story.
That's why the internet is undefeated.
Yeah, undefeated. Like we was talking about earlier, right? People just chirp on social media with no consequences. Yeah,
it's like Justin, but he like to battle everybody on social media.
Everybody. But give me credit.
You know, I can honestly say, bro, once we shoot the podcast, I don't even watch them. Because I don't like watch myself and be like, oh, that's so cringe. You know what I mean? I watch the clips that Justin make, but this guy, he battled and he's like,
he's badass with the clips.
Then he comes back. He's like, bro, you saw what this guy doing this? I was like, no. He's like, bro, try to go read them, and then so I'll go back and read. I was like, oh, that's too intense for me.
Yeah, some people, they go nuts on this. Oh God, they blowing up their mind. They just looking at something and they just blind us. They just focus on one thing and that's it. It's like, you cannot change my mind, period. Like, wow, unreal. Like, but don't you see that there's more than one side to the
I just
story?
noticed that the OPs on your shirt is like
Tits.
That's a good one, bro. I just noticed that.
Yeah, you like bite my OP. You know a
little bit salty, that one.
Oh,
fuck! I gave Mimi and Reina the OP shells, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat the nipple meat." They both cool, bro.
is that the one for like recently, right?
Yeah. It's lovely, Mimi and Reina. Reina is crazy. Those social media sisters, they awesome. They good fun.
Oh yeah, they've been out here. They do a lot of stuff out in Vegas and like Cali too, right?
Yep. All over. I think Mimi is from East Coast, but she collabs a lot with Reina on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
But they came to Hawaii recently. It was awesome. Yeah, they invited us out. They can eat. Reina can grind. She pounded like an 8-pound platter from Oh My Grill, and then they were sitting down later, talking story and eating more. I was like, oh my God, that's crazy.
Could she out eat you?
Oh, yes. Yes, definitely, yes. She could out eat me. They had the burger challenge, and Reina ate 10 burgers, 10 good-sized burgers. Oh. And the closest guys that came to her was 5 burgers. I mean, I was looking at that. I was like, wow, I could do at least 3, 4. I mean, I was drinking already, so I was kind of full, but they can grind. They can put away.
10 burgers.
Raw. And was good size burgers.
I feel like even just 10, fucking 10, like, what is that? What is the stuff from Jack in the Box? The Breakfast Jacks?
Breakfast Jacks?
10 Breakfast Jacks would be hard.
Yes.
Whoa, why'd you come up with breakfast?
Because
Jack?
it's not really like a burger. It's not even that big, right? It's just like thin.
Really random.
No, but like it's just slim, like
not like a McDouble or anything.
No, but McDouble is like patties, right?
Yeah.
But Breakfast Jack is just, what is that? Okay,
egg and ham and cheese.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's not much, so like
Mayo.
10 of those would be hard.
I think we could do it though.
Though that, not 10 cheeseburgers.
5 minutes.
Oh,
They
5
had
minutes.
5 minutes, yes.
Oh, her jaws.
So I asked her that. I was like, hey, so Reina, does your jaw come sore during the competition? She's like, only during pizza. Well, I guess the chewy
The dough.
dough. Yeah. Like, oh, my wife after 2-3 minutes.
Get you a Renai. Just unhinge your jaw like an anaconda.
Handed.
Even what is that
I'll
one?
use my hand and let me hold your tit.
What is the challenge they get in New York? The hot dog one?
The hot dog, that's coming
The
up.
Nathan's hot dog.
Nathan's,
Bro,
yeah,
they
July
fucking
4th.
eat
Yeah.
whole hot dogs, huh?
Wait, is Chestnut back in it?
He's
Which guy
supposed
is
to be
that?
back in it this year.
Because he like
He got disqualified
boycotted
last
for
time.
the gay fake hot dogs.
Oh, God.
Which guy is that?
The goat, Joey
Yeah.
Chestnut.
I thought it was the Japanese guy.
No, Joey Chestnut
Wait,
was
that guy passed.
long time ago. He's been smashing him for a long time.
Oh, I never know.
Yeah.
I stopped kind of watching it when there's a Japanese guy, but they were showing like his training program, and then he said when he sweat, it smelled like hot dog for like a week. he sweat like a hot dog smell for 1 week.
Wow.
After that challenge.
Are you a good eater? Could you do an eating competition? You think?
I eat a lot, but I don't think I could do like a competition because it's timed, yeah.
In like a 10-minute span though.
I'm a slow eater because I fucking like I when I eat I
You
wash
like
it
the
down.
flavor. Yeah.
No, I wash it down. Like I don't really like.
You chew with your mouth open though.
I think so.
Yeah. Has nobody ever talked to you about that?
I don't know.
It gets me sometimes. Hey, he's like,
He's
you know
fucker
what?
watching you eat.
watching him. I can't not hear him. I'm not gonna say anything because he's pretty successful. He's got this far, but nobody's ever said anything.
No.
Wow.
I know I chew loud.
You're
I
like the
know.
EDC of chewing. Like,
I know I chew. I like chew loud.
it's loud.
So yeah, but I don't really. Whatever.
I didn't mean to call you out on it.
No, I know. That's why
Oh, he's gonna make us chew now. Nice.
No,
And this moment is brought to you by Unkoholics Pupus.
I just was telling him we kind of eat on the podcast because I chew super loud too. Bro, sometimes I catch myself in the podcast, and that's how I know I have gum in my mouth, because I can hear myself. I'm like, oh shit, I better take the gum out.
I gotta give credit, Justin. This whole podcast is very awesome. All those people out there, they don't know how much work goes into the editing.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I hardly do any editing on my videos. It's just in real life. They call them IRLs, right?
Right.
In real life, just what's your name, where you from? Boom, that's it.
Yeah, it's much smarter.
Easy.
No, this guy is good, bro. What he does, yeah.
Oh, about 260,000 followers. I think I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
You killed it. Where do you see the business going in the next year, 2 years? Because how long have you been doing it now?
So solid about 6 years now. Solid 6 years. And I think I'm starting to open up to new businesses. I am going to be starting to sell to this place in town. So starting to venture out into more stores. I give them a wholesale price and whatnot, but probably more stores, open them up. So that way I don't have to hustle as much on the weekends for myself. But yeah, doing markets, pop-ups.
What about, you ever tried like the international marketplace in Vegas?
Oh,
Because like we shop there a lot. Like local people shop there a lot.
okay.
Because it's like they have the Hawaii stuff that you can't get at Smith's, and
That's a great idea. I never even thought of that.
I've never thought of that. Usually I just post my sales on
or 99
Instagram
Ranch.
and what is it, Facebook Marketplace, or the Nine Island connections, all those Facebook groups, and then I tell them, okay, I'm gonna take orders, and then I'm gonna do a pop-up. I put a window of like 2 hours, so that way the guys come, they pick up whatnot, and then I'll drop off to a couple stores. Like I did 2 scoops of Aloha and grinds to the max, and that way I have the rest of the trip for myself.
Yeah. But I just was thinking, because like we go to international because they have stuff that we like from home that is only there.
Oh, okay. Okay, I seen other places like
99 Ranch, International Marketplace. Is there?
Would you say Seafood City? Not really.
There's a Pacific Island Mart on over here, but that's like places that we go for grab like Hawaii stuff.
I don't have connections over there, those places, but I know a couple of the other local shops that I could probably hit up. But if not, then I might just, usually it's twice a year that I come up. So I usually bring up like 300 pounds of oil.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then my other goodies.
How does that transportation look like? How do you get it up here? It's all you guys?
Yes, I put it on the plane with us. You know, you got to burato the porters there. Brother, here, I'll give you $100. We go on a plane.
Is that really how you guys do it?
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Like, for me, it's like, bro, you the porter. I'd rather give you the money than unnamed airlines. You guys benefit, I benefit. We all make money, and I give them some extra lomio and stuff too. So it's a win-win situation.
You don't have a regular connect down there already?
I got some phone numbers.
Or a cargo account.
Huh?
Hawaiian Air cargo account.
So Hawaiian Air cargo, I don't have an account, but
I have one.
So what I've noticed with like next day air, it's never next day air. That's why a lot of people ask.
No, this one does, because it actually gets on the flight.
Oh,
so it gets on the Hawaiian Airlines flight. So like, so if I say like I send something, I take it in the morning for the morning flight.
Okay.
It lands with the flight that gets to Hawaii at like lunchtime.
Wow.
Because it gets on the actual flight.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I gotta go talk to some guys about that.
So if you drop it off like say in Hawaii like the evening time, it's gonna get on the 10:50 red eye and then get here at
morning.
what time did it land?
Yeah.
6 o'clock or something. It lands. It'll get here at the 6 o'clock, and then they can pick it up by like 8.
Oh, wow, that's good. I just worried that sometimes it'll sit on.
No,
the tarmac.
the cargo one is like legit. It gets on the actual flight. That's why.
Okay, because I've done air cargo on Oahu from island to island. That's not bad. Either that or Mokulele or Kamaka.
Yeah.
That works out. But
I've been with them doing like shipping through them for years, back and forth. So
that's good. Yeah, I just worried about having it being refrigerated or frozen.
could you put it in dry ice? Yeah.
No, I just usually freeze it. They don't like dry ice on the plane.
Oh, really?
Weird. Yeah,
I thought it was dry ice, no?
Used to be. Nowadays they don't like, so I just freeze them. But anybody asking for like next day air or something like that, doesn't make it. It's never next day air, or it'll sit in a truck all day, and then it'll be room temperature by the time they get it. So those guys asking for like next day air for like 1-2 pounds. No, not worth your time. Not worth my time.
So even with dry ice, it doesn't make it out here?
Yeah.
Wow.
So somebody from Eva Beach that I know of, they ship like 2 pounds. They froze it, and then they put it with dry ice to California. It was room temperature by the time they got it, and they were asking me like, "Oh, should I take a chance?" I'm like, the only way for tell is
try them,
smell it and taste it. If it smells okay, whatnot, you can try eat them raw. Maybe try throw them back in the freezer, or worst case is fry it or throw it away.
Frying it would be like the most safe solution, though,
unless
right?
you get bro. Some guys they get iron stomach. Yeah, some guys. Oh,
See,
bro, me. If the thing is any
Third world stomach.
fucking anything like close to being,
Little sour smell.
yeah, bro, shedding right away. I think I ate one bad meal prep the other day, bro. Fucking pissing on my ass, bro.
Oh, bro, yeah, that's the worst.
I can't even wipe already. Wait, wipe, dab, shower.
That's it. No, just go straight to the
So
shower.
I just shower.
Wait. All right,
Straight to the shower.
So for those of us that jump in the shower after we pow doo, okay, what we go first knuckle or second knuckle when we clean?
Second.
You gotta check. Like, oh yeah.
That deep?
Oh, sometimes you never did.
Yes, not even
You
the
never
whole
did,
tip, bro.
bro.
Just the edge of my finger go inside.
Sometimes it's like when you get on fucking brown crayon stuck in your ass or something, bro. You wipe, still there.
for
Wipe,
days,
still
bro,
there.
yeah.
Go again, wipe, still there. I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I just gotta keep wiping.
Yeah, but
Just gotta keep wiping.
where is it coming from?
So how deep do you go?
I just fucking wipe my ass.
Do you really go knuckle deep?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say that's deep, bro.
Well, I haven't been in prison, but I think I go up to the first knuckle.
For real? Oh, that's deep.
Just sit in the shower, cook, okay, clean.
I
Pow.
feel like stuff comes out of it easier than it goes in.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, unless you get the bidet, then you just relax and let them spray inside.
And play music.
Play music.
Bro, the first time I sat on one, that thing caught me by surprise, bro.
Bidet.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
How does it hit the right spot on everybody?
I don't know.
It's
I don't know, but it fucking hits
Is there AI in there?
Some engineer when design them
Fuck,
perfect,
it
bro.
hits it right on spot.
It can't hit everybody's hole.
It's pretty damn close. If not, you gotta shift it a bit, but
Like, there's no way that it's hitting a Japanese little 80, 90 pound person's
That
hole.
fucker get one-
big solid
Get
400 pound
a
hole.
laser sensor on top or something, bro. Some shit, because that fucker is like on point.
It's Israel's Iron Dome.
Bro.
It's got an Iron Dome.
Bro, I never even know what that was until I was working before I used to work at Caterpillar, diesel mechanic, yeah, and then our friend Dean, he was half Canadian, half Japanese, so he grew up Canada and Japan, right?
Yeah.
Then he moved to Hawaii.
Thought you were talking about the Iron Dome.
No, but no, so like, like we all the boys, right? We fucking like in the stalls, you all take a shit at lunch or taking a shit, we all talk story, right? Bro, after years, we were like, notice that Dean never takes a shit. So we're like, in the break room, we're like, Dean, bro, we've been working here years together. Like, we never seen you take a shit. He's like, bro, I only use bidets. You guys' toilets are barbaric over here. And we're like, what do you mean? What kind of fucking toilet do you have? He's like, I use a bidet.
Can you pronounce it one more time?
Barbaric.
No, the other one.
Bidet.
bidet
Bidet, whatever the fuck it is.
is all good. It's all
But,
good.
bro, like, no, but some people, like, they grew up with it and they can't use a regular toilet.
They don't wipe. Yeah, they rather use that kind and maybe just one.
But the way he said it is, he's like, where you guys' toilets are in America is barbaric.
Barbaric.
Barbaric or whatever the fuck it is.
What was that one called? DSAC?
Cul-de-sac.
Barbaric?
Bro, is it just like slangs that we have of our own or what?
No.
Or just make it up?
This is Whitmore Village
Or
language.
just make it up.
With more, live less.
Go with more, leave it less. Or am I just making shit up sometimes?
No, it's barbaric.
Barbaric.
Yeah.
Barbaric.
Okay, so with that one,
like the ball in the joint or something.
with that one, you see plenty of people on social media. They're like, oh, that's not how you pronounce them, or that's not how you spell them, like that. I mean, like, bro, do you full on Olelo or what? It's like me, I'm pigeon. Fuck yeah, I just gonna say what I like, and then you gonna try to correct me on that? Fuck, whatever.
Bro.
Like, right over there, fucking Bidet. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, bro, man, Justin always correcting me over here. He's like, every time I say something, he's like, should I try to repeat that again? And once he says that, I already know. I fucked up on some word that I just said.
Because I got bad ears from the army, so I don't know if I heard it wrong sometimes or if like...
No, you're like...
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, don't get me wrong.
And then he's like, say it again. And then he's like, is that how you say it? And I'm like, yeah.
That's how I see him, fucker, what? I'm gonna shank you later.
I guess I just make up all kind of fucking ways I say shit. I don't know.
Well, that's what it is, right? I mean, fuck, I noticed like kids like 20-something years old, the fuckers cannot spell for shit.
No, but that's why I do it, because I'm used to people pronouncing words like that in Pidgin growing up, and then I tried to spell it like that, and I don't know how to spell.
Yeah, spelling and pronouncing is one thing, but then for come out and try carrying you out on how you doing them, it's like, bro, leave me the fuck alone.
I know I make some up, bro. I have this friend over here. I was calling him Josh for like 5 years. And then one day my cousin goes, "Cuz, who's Josh?" I was like, the electrician. He's like, bro, his name's Jordan. And I was like, what? And then I saw him again. I was like, bro, Joy, how come you never correct me that your name was Josh? He's like, bro, I just thought that's what you thought my name was, so I just let you call me that. And I was like, shit, bro, I knew you like 5 years already. I've been calling you Josh. Fucking name was Jordan.
I think it's also something about Hawaii's education system.
What are you trying to say?
Did you know Marco Polo was a real person?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I didn't teach it on Big Island.
I knew Marco Polo. I didn't know what he did, but I know he's a real person.
He's like, oh, it's the guy from the swimming pool.
You think this is a real? This happened. This happened to me at like 23 years old when I worked at a car dealership.
Oh, shit.
I had no idea.
What did he do?
He was like a discoverer.
Yeah. He'll travel from different countries. Yeah. Go check out new places. That's why that's how the game came about, right? Like, hey, where's Marco?
I really thought it was just a pool game. I didn't know it was even a name. I thought it was just two pieces of the game. That's so crazy.
That's hilarious.
So you got your new WNBA All-Star that you love.
Yeah. I ordered her jersey and all.
What's her name?
Cunningham.
What's her first name?
Sister.
Sister Cunningham.
Babe.
Babe.
Her name is Babe. Stephanie. Is it Stephanie?
You call her Stephanie.
No, I call her Stephanie.
I call her Ebony.
She white though. The one that fucking put on the girl for Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Could this be love? I bought her jersey and everything the next day.
So what you think about that kind? What is the other Polo one that they had to bring out from Russia for the drugs?
Oh, Brittney Griner?
She's a fucking...
Brittney Griner with the fucking that kind. Adam's apple.
Big tits.
Yeah.
The heavies. The OPs.
Bruh. I didn't think that was true when Justin said that, bruh, she just takes off her shirt and they don't censor it.
Right? That's because no one nothing. I mean,
does she identify as a guy?
No, she's a mom. She calls herself a mom.
No, she calls herself. She's a dad.
I saw that she said, "I'm a proud mom."
Big mama.
Big mama.
I thought she identified as a guy.
It's hard to be a guy without
I know we get something in common. We both eat pussy.
Cow time. Fucking all the way.
All the way. That's it.
Do
the alphabet.
Man.
Yeah, that's my new. Well, I was already watching the WNBA because of Caitlin Clark. I only watch her games, honestly.
Right.
And then, this season, Cunningham came there, and then that happened, and then I noticed. I don't know why I never noticed her before, but when she did that, then I noticed her.
I like watching the first half of Angel Reese games. You see
because
the guys that do they bet on the first
they stopped
miss?
it.
What?
They made I don't know what happened, but they had to take that off of the betting line.
No way.
Yeah.
That was one of the best things in sports.
Bro, the guys won like 10 games straight. Oh. Cause she fucking sucks. She's good, like, you know what I mean?
Is she though? Like
No, but like to me, like she's big and athletic. But what happens?
she, though?
No, like but what happens like when like the skill part comes in, you know? Because she can't shoot too good. Like I can't play basketball to save my life, but
Did you
I
say
just
she's attractive?
No, she's just like Shaq.
Oh yeah.
I'd give her the business for sure.
Shaq
I'd
was
have to definitely stand on like a
Bro.
little step stool.
Shaq was trying to give her the business. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Could you imagine her and Shaq's babies?
Oh, that's one athlete, bro. That's one genetic freak.
That's 7'3", 40-inch vertical.
Fucking
What if
Maybe-
she was to end up
maybe
with me and we
under
have
the
one
giants.
kid? What would happen? Would end up short.
5'10", average
Back to
height.
5'5".
How tall do you think your daughters are gonna be?
Taller than me.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, they gotta be, right?
Yeah.
It'd be hard not to.
I
I just mean with like
feel like I'm not that short. I feel like I'm at average height.
What are you?
5'7".
What?
5'7"? Yeah, I'm same.
like a Filipino maybe.
5'7", 4 inches.
What is the average height?
I don't know. What do you think the average length is?
Fucking average length for people in Hawaii is about 5 inches. 5 inches. I would
Well, you
say.
gotta
I
ask
don't-
the
it's
girth.
not like I look, but
But here's the thing: at 4 to 5 inches, that's a big difference. That's
Sometimes
20%.
when I stay, like, I peek just for compare when I stay at the urinal.
it's a you know.
Yeah, I just like small on that is fucking
I know the guy-
what I get.
Bro, last night we was at fucking Fremont, and so I went in the bathroom. I seen a guy come inside. He looked at me like, "Hey, how's it, Ongs?" Then my friend was still by the urinal, and he was taking a leak, and the guy was like, "Oh, get the uncle outside, the one with the Romeo."
Did they come inside?
Oh, he came outside after still high and whatnot. But my friend came
Wait,
out. and
he shook your hand before and wash.
No. I don't know. Oh, good. I never watched either. Giving a pat behind the back, everything. Run my fingers through his hair.
Are you a grower or a shower?
I'm a grower.
How do
I'm
you
a
know?
grower. Yeah, because he grew.
Are you a grower or a shower?
I'm a grower, bro. But
How do you know?
Cause I'm fucking grow, bro. Like right now, I see all right out.
when you
Yeah,
play
I see all right out with
when
fucking
you
strong
play sports in
wind.
school, you can see who is a shower. I mean, it's just walking around.
But I
sucking
am a
your leg.
performer for sure.
Performer.
I'm a grower and I'm a performer.
I'm a dictator.
I'm a performer. I know how I like my concerts with the extravagant and the fucking
Fireworks.
fireworks, bro.
Lights. Yeah.
I'm the whole show. It's like how I told you how I watch porn. I watch the whole thing. I watched the whole movie.
So is like role playing a big thing for you?
Oh yeah.
What was
I'm
that?
all about it. I'm all about it. Look at me, see, doing the podcast. We giving passion party outside in the front.
Tell people what a passion party. I had no idea what a passion party was until I saw
It's like
condoms
all
on
the girls
table.
get together and then they have their toys and they share like
Bro,
or they.
all I get for say about passion
Wait,
parties. One
this
thing.
is like a pass rush camp where like all like the best pass rushers in the NFL come together and they share like their pass rush moves.
No,
they're,
it's-
they're sharing like, their coming secrets.
The lady
Coming
comes and then she has like
Yeah,
all the
toys.
different toys and then they can like look at it and rate it. Like if she tells them about it.
Don't knock a toy in the bedroom, bro. I tell you, it's just an additive to the extra flavor, the extra passion. You get in there, you just fucker get action.
Everybody needs their Scottie Pippen.
Hey, if you think you a superstar by yourself, fucker, you mean with the extra kind of tag team. Yep, that's it.
That was the kind of like once you finish, like, yeah, I did that. That was all me.
Yeah, sis.
Don't mind the-
put this on top yours while I come from the back. Yeah, you good. Yeah. Hi, puppy.
Carico.
Chupapi muñeco.
Yeah.
What- Isn't like being a grower more of like a comparative thing though?
Honestly, I'm just like pretty confident in myself, to be honest.
Like, is there a certain percentage it has to grow to be considered a grower?
I have no idea.
Like, what's your soft compared to your hard?
It's a big difference.
now that's personal.
Yeah, it's a big difference. But I have been in like the fucking gym locker room and like I've seen some of the guys walking around. I'm like, You can't help because they just
Bro.
walk around like I'm just like, bro.
My
Like,
boy from high
Or
school.
fucking Polo guys.
Yes, my boy from high school, Matt
Bro.
Simpkins. This boy had an 8-inch softie,
Bro,
like
that's-
just flopping around.
But when it gets
Ours
hot,
was
it's like
our-
fucking only 1 more inch.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know.
Because I heard he had like a foot long piece from a chick
Wow.
that like rode him.
No, but some chicks, they don't like that big, right? I mean, it hurts or something. I don't
That's
know.
what we like to tell ourselves.
Yeah. Hey, 2 inches is once you get past that 2 inches, fuck, are you good?
What you mean? 2 inches? Wait, what?
Well, so inside the vagina, right? You get the lips and stuff, and once you get to a certain point, that's where they start feeling pleasure. So once 4 inches is 4 5 inches, I think is good enough to go. Unless the wahinis they pros, right? They professionals. They do them for a living. Then okay, maybe they need the 7, 8, 9, 10 inches long. But hey, if you confident in yourself, because I'm over 50 already, so hey, I'm good. Mama
that's
gets
why you
it
gotta
good.
get. That's why you gotta give the show.
You gotta give the a show. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, you go down, you take care of mama, she take care of you, all good. All good. She pop about 3-4 times. Hey, I'm gonna get mine. She got hers.
Do you have to wait 3-4 times? Every time still?
Oh, yes.
Wow.
You love me that fuck. I hear the neighbors clapping.
Ho! I got you. Hold on. So is it still one round for you though at this point, or are you still busting?
Oh, no. One
Double
round
headers.
is enough. Yeah, no. At my age and on my medication, I think I am like half an hour, 40 minutes.
So you guys still like extravagant with the positions, or is it mostly the missionary, the good old mish?
No, it's not really the mish. I think wahinis, they're like, well, personally speaking, it's the doggy. The doggies are the kind. I mean, what you guys think? Some wahinis go a certain way. They like that you can reach their spot.
I like to do the Milwaukee drill press.
What is that?
Oh,
What?
it's a power driver.
You scissor.
Boom, a deep like that. And then you just
Sis, come back.
deep.
What did you call it?
The Milwaukee drill press. I might have just been making up my own shit again, but
But wait, what
that's
about
what
you?
I call it.
Me? So there's been times where I'm hitting it from the back and it's going too deep.
I tell you what, you do the Captain Morgan. So when you go dogging, then you throw one leg up on top.
Man, I don't care what time of the month it is.
Yep.
All time of the month.
Hey, more loop, whatever. Sometimes they more in the mood on it.
Share the iron.
Pregnant kind, yeah, they like that. Oh, hi, baby. Well, as long as you don't make puppies, right?
How do you think Hawaii has changed? Like, what's the thing that's changed most in Hawaii from your youth compared to now in 2025?
Most things change. That's an interesting question. So the respecting is a big thing, I think, and then just being able to like for me, I was like 7 years old. I was able to walk to school without having anybody watch me. Nowadays, you gotta be careful of your kids because get psychos and shit out there. But yeah, the respecting, the common sense. Common sense is another big thing. What is common for you in your household may not be common to everybody else in their household. Yeah, like you grow up like, you get a little bit left in a pot. Just take them out, put them in a smaller bowl, and wash the pot already. Nowadays, it's like, I just leave them. Somebody else can clean them up for you.
Or you know what my dad used to fucking get on his nerve is when remember the carton juice?
Yeah,
When you just leave like
little bit. Yeah.
just fucking drink the rest.
Juice,
Hey.
milk. Yeah.
So
yeah.
my dad used to get pissed at me for that.
Yeah,
But
because just drink the
why-
rest.
Why?
Because that's not even enough for somebody to pour another cup.
Yeah,
It's not-
it's enough
It's
for
like
a
a
couple.
swig only.
Yeah. So you might as well just take the last of it.
You wouldn't want me to save you a swig?
No.
Well, I would have wanted you to save me a swig.
Because like you go in there, imagine like you thirsty.
And you get, you know what?
And then you go in there, boom, when 2 drops come out.
At least you got couple.
Right.
I'd rather open a new carton.
What if we never have another carton?
Water.
That's it.
At least you got one taste of the juice. Now you can maybe dilute it a little bit.
What's that?
Put it to water.
Bro, you know what my dad used to do? He used to leave stuff on the Like for me, if I walk in the house or even like in front of the shop, if I see trash, I pick it up.
Yeah.
That's not mine, but
My
common
father-
courtesy, right?
My father will
Leave
go out
stuff-
and
he'd
pick
leave-
up stuff
my-
even in the street. Yeah.
my dad would leave stuff in the house before he goes to work on the ground just to see if we gonna walk over him or not. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I hated that.
So that's why like we like till this day it's like on habit.
Is
like,
that a Hawaii dad thing?
I don't know, probably maybe.
Oh, Hawaii dad thing is walking around the house and turning off light switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I do that now. It's like, fuck, the light's still on. Nobody in the room. TV on.
Bro, you know what my dad used to do? He used to sometimes because I used to be scared of the dark when I was young. So he used to come home and then all the lights in the house would be on, right? Bro, this fucker used to just go to the breaker box and he just like boom, everything off, bro. The whole house and he just be get the fuck to sleep.
And Whitmore is fucking
Everything
dark.
off. Oh, everything off. The whole house is off, bro. You gotta reset the microwave, the fucking stove, everything.
clocks
All
on
the clocks,
everything.
they gotta reset. Then sometimes he used to come home drunk and just be mad at everybody. So he
What?
used
You
to
would
just
come home drunk?
yeah.
I've done that.
Then he just breaker box, everything off.
Everything off. Fuck. Stop fucking toys on the ground. Start throwing them away. I've done that. Yeah. Stepping on shit. Like, fuck, throw this damn thing
I'm
away.
still like that to this day, bro. That's how I clean house.
Yeah.
If it's not in this place, it's going in the trash.
I remember back in the day, we used to turn off the heater at night to save money. We used to go outside, go into the dark, and I used to be scared of the dark, so I used to run back there and turn it off, and then run back.
Did you
around
guys
to
have
the-
Koki frogs back then?
Hell yeah! What are you talking about back then? Yeah.
I never going to Big Island when they never had too much Koki frogs. That's why.
Nah, yeah, they were down in Puna though from like the 80s.
Oh, I remember like Hilo Town like way back. Never
Wasn't
had.
there? They were only in Puna.
Oh. And then I remember when our shop started going, we opened one there, and then we flew back, and then I was just like, holy!
It was about
shit.
2008, I think.
Yeah.
They started.
Because
moving to
before that,
Hilo.
we'd go up there to work, and then we stay at Uncle Billy's,
Yeah.
and then we'd never have most horrible fucking hotel ever, bro.
So wait,
Bed bugs, bro. I caught them like twice over there.
you know how to get Uncle Mikey's kind of close
The
to
bar, is it the
Yeah,
bar? Right?
yeah. So that's where I used to drink with BJ Penn when I was like 10 years old.
He was always out, yeah.
He was always out.
I saw him before his second Matt Hughes fight, partying at the harbor one night.
Bro.
And I was like, doesn't he fight pretty
You know,
soon?
this one for BJ Penn. I hope you get help. Well, I'll tell whatever.
Oh yeah.
Something.
What do you think's in store for him?
I'm not sure. But I just hope everything works out for him and his family. Yeah. Because, you know, to me, BJ is still the champ. But, yeah,
He's iconic.
he's iconic. Yeah. But, yeah, something got to step in to, okay, because brother is out there. I just pray for him that something out there either helps him, helps his family, whatever. You know, just everything works out.
I'm just scared. Like we open the one morning, wake up, social media, and you would see something we don't like see.
Yep.
That's what I always think.
Unaliving somebody
Yeah.
or...
Yeah. That's a big thing. But I don't think he at that point yet. But
Sometimes it seems like he is.
he's close.
Like he's a day from that.
That's why it's like, okay, so does he have any firearms? I would think that once the motto and put in the TRO that they would take him away if he had, you know, legal.
Because like, bro, in our minds, he's still the champ. Yeah, like
still the
Dude, it's
champ.
hard to
Oh,
watch.
yeah. Badass.
Like,
iconic. Like so
Oh.
iconic. He put Hawaii on the map.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yep.
he was so ahead of his time with having a website and everything.
oh my
Yes.
god.
Nobody had a
media
website.
company and everything.
And genius marketing, right? To interview him, what would he say? You want to know anything? Go to bjpen.com, and he'd walk out.
Yeah.
Genius marketing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how he funneled everybody to his website.
Yep.
Because
Badass.
I remember back in the day before social media got big, that's how you would check MMA news.
Well, to this day, he's one of the top 5 biggest MMA news sources.
but that's
there
how
is.
I would check like what was going on. That's how I would check is on his website.
Yes.
So he's so ahead of his time with that stuff, marketing, media.
But supposedly the mom was almost like the head of all of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's like growing. We were kind of close with them growing up. Like Lorraine is such a nice woman. Like we struggled financially at one
Lorraine.
point. Yeah. Auntie Lorraine. Well, we struggled financially. So like back in the day when like they just started doing jiu-jitsu classes and letting kids in, she actually let me come in without paying anything for classes. All I had to do was like mop up mats and stuff like that. So she's a wonderful woman.
Because even the brothers and everybody, they was all into it, right? But yeah, this new stuff coming up, like shucks, brother. I'm wondering if it's like punch drunk, too much hits to the head, like the NFL football players, or drugs. Back in the day, hey, fuck, we all been there. I know, Raleigh been there already. We fucking been through our party days, right?
Sometimes. Oh yeah, well I've been sober 5 months now, but I've had my
definitely have lived it.
fair share, and I've lived it.
No, I've been through the days, all that explicit stuff, but no, hopefully not, never to come back again. I just drink my Mahu beer.
Heavy water.
Yeah, that's it. So I usually start my videos like this. Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Would you call Bud Light the best beer?
You know what? I would say it's up to your preference. Whatever everybody like. I know. If I say mine is the best because it's like all these guys coming in. Oh, you gotta drink Heinies, or you gotta drink this and drink that. It's like, you know what? You guys drink what you guys like. I drink what I like. Just like with whatever food you guys like. I mean, I'm not here for step on anybody's toes. Like for say Milo meal is the best. You guys enjoy what you guys like. Yeah. Hey, I support you. You support me. That's pretty much the local style. Yeah.
Did you start off as a Budweiser drinker and then went to Bud Light?
I was a Budweiser drinker back in the days.
That's how my dad too.
Yeah.
Budweiser, Bud Light, and then
once you gotta watch your calories.
he's been into White Claws lately though.
What?
The big ones.
Oh.
So he's been drinking like the White Claws lately. Seltzers.
So, but I did have my platinum phase.
At one time he was Bud Light Limes because he said his breath smelled good.
Oh, Bud Light Ice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bud Light Ice. Yeah.
He's like, oh, my breath smell like lime. That's why.
Don't smell like alcohol.
Yeah, I was like,
Did you ever try a Four Loko?
No, I haven't.
You know what a Four Loko is?
Yes, I know what it is. It's that they had the mix
The energy
with the
drink.
energy drink and beer. So like my wife and my sister-in-law, they like the Monster with Crown Peach or Crown Apple. Yeah, there wasn't too much into the Jaeger bombs or whatnot, but just that energy drink with the whiskey. Yeah, I do that from time to time too.
well, Four Locos were at one time was stronger than it is now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, completely
And then
different
they
formula.
reduced it, yeah.
Yeah, somebody had to come and say, "Whoa, that's too much."
What do you think? What kind of person do you think it was?
Some kind of government guy. Well, it's probably after all those maybe accidents and whatnot, things came on. It's like, whoa, this is too strong.
You ever try any
FDA.
Ciroc?
Ciroc? No, I'm not a big Ciroc. Somebody just gave me my good friend Landon. He gave me what is it that not malt liquor but whiskey. Oh shucks, what is it that when you get that first pass or something? But from Japan, he brought me a bottle of that whiskey from Japan, and then he was saying, oh yeah, usually this one you pour over ice, you sip it, because it's a strong whiskey. I'm over there taking shots. Like, oh, this is how I grew up, we take shots.
Yeah.
But no, that's cool. Gotta get some good taste. Yeah, that Japanese whiskey, it's strong.
I know this whiskey rep that we was cruising at one time into dinner, and he was flying to New York because he sold like 3 bottles to this guy, like this big whip business guy, and they said it was like $150,000 a bottle. And I thought like, no, I know there was expensive whiskey, but I never knew like.
Was it Japanese whiskey?
I have fucking no idea.
Yeah.
But he said like I just pretty much like sell like not even that much in a year and I make my quota.
Wow.
But it was like $150,000. The guy bought 3 bottles.
Holy shit.
And I was just like, what the fuck? I didn't know. But I knew like there was expensive ones, but I didn't know like to that
I
extent.
would be scared for open them and drink them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I've been to like one of my friends is in like a whiskey club. So I went to one of their things and they do the tasting and they're like, oh, this one is oaky and this and that. And I'm like, bro, when I drink alcohol, it burns a lot or it doesn't burn. You know what I mean? But
It
they
always
can break down.
burns.
They can break down the taste.
Especially with whiskey, you're just gonna get it down and chase it with something.
But they don't chase it. That's why.
Ah.
So they have it. They do
swill
that,
it,
and then like
Mok mok.
like it's like they're almost like sucking it through their teeth so they can like enjoy the taste.
And they aerated and
Some but like usually you just fucking gulp and chase, yeah. Right? It's like what? Like,
Filipino style, you just say mok mok.
what ethnicity has the most attractive women?
That's a hard one to say. Is my wife watching? No. Every ethnicity has their own beautiful women. Tell you that. Some is your favorite. You like the Totoys or the Okole.
Totoys. I never heard that so long. The Totoys. My dad used to always be like, "Oh, bro, boy, look, there's Totoys over there." Oh, I never heard that so long.
I don't even know what that is.
Tits.
Tits. You're obese.
The fucking Totoys. Look at the Totoys over
I've
there.
never heard
You never heard that?
in my life.
Oh, my dad used to always be like, "Boy, look at the Totoys over there. Big
See,
ones."
I'm showing my age right there.
Oh, bro, I know what that is, bro.
But yeah, I mean,
Totoys.
everybody, some people is into legs, some people's into glutes, some people's into abs, big chest, small chest.
Wait, who's into abs? Like,
Oh, I'm trying to get abs right now.
yeah, but do you like ripped up abs on your
No,
woman?
no, definitely not.
That's usually like a guy on guy thing, though.
It takes a man to know how to treat a man right.
Don't get me wrong, I can respect a woman with some abs,
Yeah.
right?
No, because they work hard for that. But some guys, like you see him, can be on small mingy guy, but he's with one fucking Adonis Wahine, right? Yeah. She's like fucking ripped muscles, but she take care of her man, and that's what she like. I mean,
What about when the small Polo guy is with a huge white one?
yeah.
Oh, what is up with that, yeah? You see those?
I don't know.
It's like a thing, yeah?
I think it goes back to the plantation days, probably.
Oh, brah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, a mess.
It's
But-
it's like the instinct. Like you could get out of you could get out of the farmhouse and you could get into the main house
Yep.
and sleep with your owner's wife. Pretty good gig.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's it.
Just gotta-
That's it.
But no, honestly, to me, I traveled all over not countries, but I've been to countries, but I always say Hawaii got the most beautiful girls.
Hawaii get the
The
most
mix.
akamai, the mix.
That's what it is. We've had mixed race babies for like
Yeah.
generations.
Kind of beat, bro.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
mix kind of beat.
Yeah,
And
'cause,
then,
I mean, we go to Vegas, California, we become Mexican, right? Because we resemble a lot of Mexicans. We go Florida, become Cuban.
no, we exotics.
That's
They
it.
don't know what we are, so they just tell us, "Oh, you like Mexican," but
Or Asians, Asian wahine. A fucking 4 feet 3-inch tall wahine with 7 feet tall fucking popolo.
I want to watch
you're
that go down.
You getting spit roasted.
Let's see how that goes down. I want to see that video. What website is that on?
High definition, baby.
Whose OnlyFans will I have to subscribe to?
The OEO fans.
but I always that's to me the Hawaii girls is
Hard
hard to beat.
Yeah.
But what ethnicity though?
Yeah, but you're so mixed. Yeah, all of them have like
I-
Asian and
Build a bitch.
Asian, Hawaiian.
What? Give me your percentages. What are we looking at?
As long as they have like some kind of Asian in
Which
them,
one do you want? You gotta pick one.
Hawaiian.
You gotta pick one. Pick a nation.
Doesn't matter
It does.
because as long as their eyes is a little bit like this,
Slant.
yeah, a little bit.
That's how like Caitlyn Jenner and that's how they
they're-
style their makeup like
no,
that.
if you look at
now.
all the girls, yeah, their makeup, they're all styling
the
themselves
fox eye or
look
whatever
Asian.
it's called,
Fox
yeah.
eye, yeah,
They're all
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to look Asian now.
Mhm.
But that's been our taste and our look for forever.
Could you
Bro.
imagine telling that to somebody in like the 50s? Oh, I'm pretty.
What? No.
I went to Glitter Gulch before I was married.
To where?
Glitter Gulch.
What is that?
You know Glitter Gulch, right?
This is a gay club?
Fremont. No. So
You
I had
know the
a
Glitter
strip bar.
Gulch?
Had a strip bar right next to Circle before. Oh, used to be Vegas Club. It used to be called Glitter Gulch. It was only on top this one over there. So went inside there before. Fucking Japanese chick come over there. Squeeze her tits together, and I was like, "Give me $1." I'm like, "Fuck
where?
you, give me $1." You dime a dozen. Where I'm from? No, I can't believe you guys don't know Glitter Gulch.
She never squeezed them together and the thing never reach out.
Never reached. Bro. I was like, my tits is bigger than that. I can't believe you guys don't know Glitter Gulch.
What year was that though?
Oh God, 2000.
Yeah,
I wasn't here
25
yet.
years ago.
90 something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I was 4 years old.
That was when like me and my cousins would come up.
Yeah,
here and go
I was
party.
we was little bit generation gap, little bit. I'm older than Justin, but that's a generation gap for me.
So yeah, was Fremont experience was before they actually had one.
The screen and
Fremont
everything, right?
experience, Yeah.
Yeah.
It was right next to Vegas Club.
Oh, you've been coming to Vegas for a while then,
Oh,
yeah.
From when I was 17.
Because I moved. First time I moved here was 2002, but Vegas was a totally different place in 2002.
Totally different. Yep. I remember rolling dice at Luxor before I was like 20 years old, and only had so many more days. Fuck, I had everybody going. I had on good roll. I was on for like 45 minutes.
Oh.
Like fuck, I'm still illegal yet.
Were they as strict back then?
Yeah.
I feel like they knew you more personal back then, maybe.
Yeah. But I was still young and illegal at that time. Yeah, a couple more days, then was my birthday, so it was all good.
Did you ever get caught gambling underage?
Nah, was different back then. Nowadays the kids they more immature. Yeah, for their age. They show that they're underage. Like back then, it was like we do whatever. 14, 15 years old. We like get our driver's license. We like go cruise. We like get out. Nowadays the kids like 20 years old. I don't get my license yet.
I know, crazy.
What's up with that?
We just was talking about like, yeah, because I used to you could get your permit and license same day.
Yeah.
What?
Before, yeah.
Yeah.
I got my permit and my license same
You
day.
take the permit and you can go driver's.
Yeah,
test
right to the
after.
driver's side, do the license.
You never have to make.
So they know that you never fucking. They know you was practicing illegally. You know what I mean? Because you take your permit, pass your permit, walk to the license side, and then take your test.
Yep.
Is that why they gave it the 6-month probation? Or
No,
whatever?
then it became permit, and then you have to wait a couple weeks, and then it became like 6
was
months, and
6
then it
months.
became driver's ed.
There was like mandatory for the driver's ed class.
Yeah,
It's mandatory now.
yeah, you have to go
Yeah.
driver's
Since
ed.
when?
While you're under 18.
Yeah,
Oh.
or once you turn 18, then you don't need it, right?
Right.
But yeah, like you have to. Then it became it's mandatory to go to driver's ed to get your
But it's
license.
crazy
under.
because some of the drivers out there, is like, are you serious? Did you never learn how to drive before? My God, they start cutting into you and
But do you think that's why we were more grown up and more responsible? Because
Yeah.
we had that responsibility of having a license and driving a car at 15 years old.
absolutely.
But I was driving to school before I was 15.
Yeah.
You
No,
know, so-
I mean, shit. As long as your parents knew what you was doing, you was pretty.
Yeah, because
much
like
good to
if we
go.
why everything is close, yeah.
Yep. See? I mean, we would sneak out late night and never had that much stuff to worry about.
Oh,
Nowadays it's like fucking predators.
Hey, when I was
out
in high school,
there.
I had the sickest whips too. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, bro.
All right, prom king. Let's hear it.
Prom king. Prom
What
king.
was your favorite car you had in high school?
I had a 93. Oh, my dad we had a lifted truck with like chrome shocks, like adult, like even like till this day, a adult would love to have that truck. And this is like early 2000s.
Damn.
And then I had me and my dad had this. We made this 93 Accord, and it had 18-inch rims, which was fucking huge at that time, you know.
Yeah.
And it was slammed with all leather interior.
No spinners?
No, it was just
What?
clean.
Maui four-wheel parts sponsored guy.
Oh, bro, I used to park them over there sometimes before. But it was like a super nice, like a nice lifted truck, like all modified. Then I had a
Derek.
Accord, and then my first car. But before I had to get my responsibility like through another car, I had this my friend RJ. They moved to the mainland and they gave me this bright yellow Toyota Corona. But my dad would like use that so that they'll know like if I passed by they could see me. But once he trusted me driving that and he seen that I took care of it, then we built me cars to go to school.
What car was it again?
Toyota Corona. It wasn't even a Corolla.
Hatchback.
It was a 4-door.
Oh,
A Corona?
Corona, yeah.
A Toyota Corona?
Toyota Corona.
I didn't even know that was a car.
Corolla.
No, it's a Corona.
Corona?
See, I thought it was just another one of like the cul-de-sac things.
No, it was a Corona.
I was scared to even ask because I was like, am I being a dick right now?
Go look it up. No, it's a Toyota Corona. It wasn't a Corolla.
I believe you.
It looked different. That's why. It was like kind of long. It
Did
was
somebody
bright.
just change the letters on the back and trick you?
You can look it up. But then I had like the car. I had like the cars I had in high school would be like cars that are nice now.
Yeah.
In terms of like
Everything. It had chrome drive shafts, chrome shocks, chrome leaf springs, chrome shock hoops, sounds. Like the 50, you know the wide rims everybody runs now? Those rims with the swampers on it. And I was a sophomore in high school.
would you have ever done like a pimp my ride thing to it?
No,
You didn't
bro,
have
mine
PlayStation
was
inside?
way nicer than those.
No Xbox?
No,
He had
it
all
was
the honeys
clean.
going for him.
Oh,
though.
I had all of them.
Are there any other girls that are still hot now from high school?
Yeah.
Like, what's the percentage?
Slim to none, but they're all nice people.
The ugly ones are probably nicer.
They're really
huh?
nice, yeah.
They're the nicer ones.
Well, you know, I feel like it's harder for a girl to stay in shape, bro, once you start having kids. And
Yep.
like for a guy, it's a little easier because like we don't really take on the responsibility of watching
Bearing a child,
Yeah,
and birthing a child.
yeah.
You think you could do it though?
Take care of a kid?
No, you think you could birth a child? Like if you had to,
From where?
figure it out, right?
No, I couldn't. I don't know.
That's-
C-section.
The pain they get on that is different though. I don't know what their pain is, but I could handle some pain. I don't know how much they can handle.
I don't know. Could
That's
you
not
imagine something that big coming out of you?
Yeah.
Like a hole that
And then,
big?
oh, you up to what, 18 centimeters or whatever? I don't know. That's nuts.
That cannot feel good.
Yeah.
Imagine your asshole open up 18 centimeters.
I've taken some pretty big shits.
But 18 centimeters.
I go first knuckle.
Don't get me wrong. I shit sometimes and that fucking hurt when come out.
Yeah, yeah.
You ever got
Like,
stretched
oh,
out
no
by one of
blood.
your shits? you ever got your hole stretched out by a shit?
Got licked.
You got what?
I got my butthole licked.
Oh,
Many times.
Your salad tossed.
You like that, huh?
I love it.
You never worried?
About what?
Dingleberries or leftovers?
Not my problem.
Have you ever kissed a girl after she ate your ass?
Of course. It's a nasty thing we're doing, bro.
And that's the thing. It's all
You
around.
ever kissed a girl after she sucked your dick?
Yeah.
See that?
But I like the taste of my cum.
So have you ever snowballed?
No, I was just joking. I was just joking. No.
Right there, that's a
That
Toyota Corona.
Oh, wow.
But mine was like canary, like when
Oh,
fucking
okay.
bright,
All right.
bright yellow.
Yeah.
Stick shift?
No, automatic.
Oh.
But I learned on stick. Bro, like kids nowadays, they wouldn't even know how to.
They don't know.
Wait, you haven't answered this question yet. Have you ever snowballed? Because
No.
there's a good chance you have.
No.
You've done some nasty,
Nasty,
some
nasty.
dirty,
Bro, once
dirty.
you're in there, it's a nasty thing.
That's
bro,
what I'm saying. So you just have amnesia right now?
No.
What's the dirtiest thing you've done in
Bro,
bed?
I can say no. Like I say no a lot.
Oh, I thought you were saying you could like lie.
No, I can no. Like I said, like as much nasty shit, I can say no.
So what's the dirtiest you've gone?
What do you mean dirtiest?
Like what's the dirtiest you've done? The dirtiest. Like I had a chick shit on my dick. I was like, ugh. I threw her in the bushes. She came back out. I pushed her back in the bushes and I ran away. I think that's the dirtiest thing I've ever done.
Did she shit on your dick because you were in her ass?
She told me to. She wanted me to. And, like
Oh,
she
I
was,
thought she just had,
I was in college.
I thought she just
I was
had
in-
diarrhea or something.
No, I was in Mayville up in North Dakota. I was 17. This chick was 27. She had just got it out of prison that day.
Where'd you find her?
So we were walking around after.
No, tell me where did you find
Okay,
her?
we were walking around the streets, me and like a dozen of my buddies, all on the football team. We just won a game, so we were eating up in Grand Forks. We were gonna go home. We seen her walk in. We started chatting up with her. My boy from Florida was like, "Hey, you gonna do the squad?" She's like, "What? I don't know, maybe." He's like, "All right, you're coming with me first." So they went behind like a trash can, and then she sucked him off
Oh.
first.
Dirty
And
hamster.
so wait, did you kiss him after she sucked him off?
Did I kiss him?
Oh, her. Sorry.
No, so she comes out.
She
after.
sounds like a dirty hamster to
She
me.
was a 27-year-old Mexican lady in
Fucking
North
cum dump
Dakota.
stuff.
Dirty hamster.
So she came back out, and then he's like, "All right, who are you doing next?" And she said,
The
"What do
Asian
you
boy
think?
right there.
I'm not no dirty slut. What do you think?" And then one of my
I think you
boys,
can do 4 more.
one of my boys said, "Can I go next?" And she said, "Ew, no, I'm not doing that. That's gross." And then my boy said, "All right, what about him?" And he pointed to me, and she said, "Okay." And then we went behind someone's house, and
She wanted the
she
Asian
started
boy,
doing
that's
it. And then she squirted some strawberry lube on her hand and put it on, and she started sucking it. And then she asked me if I wanted to fuck her in the ass. And I said, yeah, sure. That sounds great. Why not? So she turned around, she pulled her pants down, and then I was going to put it in. I didn't know it was like a thing where you had to ease it in, right? So I just had to shove it in. She said, oh, wait, hold on. And then she backed up.
Easy.
She grabbed it and she like backed onto it. And I started going, started working it. And then I noticed like the texture started changing a little bit.
You started feeling back pressure.
I just
Fucking
noticed
corn.
that like it was
And
lube.
Justin came out smelled corn caps, on his teeth.
It was lubed up, but it was also getting thicker. And then I started smelling like a warm, like the heat started rising, right?
Oh, bro.
And then like I pulled it out and it was dark, but I could still kind of see. And I freaked out and I tossed her into the bushes. And then somebody from like the house that we were behind, their lights turned on the back porch and somebody said something. And she was like freaking out and she turned around and then I mushed her face back into the bushes. And then I ran away, pulled up my pants, and then I found my boys and they're like, where is she? It's my turn. Where is she?
Where?
And I was like, shut up my dick. We gotta go. So we got back to the car and then he had a phone book in the back. So I ripped out some pages and I wiped up my piece up with that and then threw my underwear away.
That's a pretty sick one.
That's probably the worst one I've had.
That's pretty.
So you
I don't have any gross story like that. You should just say grotesque story, not
Grotesque. What was the worst thing you did?
You guys don't have one that bad?
No.
Oh, I've got worse.
Dude, I don't want to hear it. Save it for another one.
Wait, so you don't have one worse than that?
No.
Not even close?
That's kind of, nobody really has one like that.
What?
This part will be edited out.
My boy Jesse told me in high school, he was telling us a story about having anal with his girl. We were like sophomores at the time. And they were having anal and she got off and he just had shit all over him. And they were in bed. And so this would happen like 2 years after that. So that's all I could think about was that story of my friend shitting on my other friend's dick. So you guys never have no feces experiences, no Amber Heard situations?
Nope. Only the Red River.
That's normal.
So I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. I've heard worse.
Before we get out of here, you dropped some huge news on us, the whole Iran situation. How do you see that playing out?
So a president told Iran, hey, you fuck around, you gonna find out. So they ended up bombing 3 nuclear sites in Iran. So I don't know. You gonna fuck around, you gonna find out. I mean, for one thing, I would say I'm glad that this president in his office and not Biden. Because I don't think Biden, he would just give him money and say, oh, okay, just give me a kickback. So I don't know. That's nuts though. But
That just happened?
Yeah. Probably about right before we came into this podcast.
It's a very alarming thing. Because, I mean, even before this happened, if you looked at what was going on with the strikes back and forth, maybe a 15% chance entering World War III. That's how crazy things are right now.
That's the other thing too. They just had this... the military guys, they got their steak and lobster dinner or steak and crab dinner. And usually before that happens, that's when our country
right before
goes
a
into
movement.
War. Yeah, I was like, wow, I never heard that before, but...
Did you have to do that? Did you get that?
Yeah, they'll always do stuff like that. Before a movement, before you're shipped out.
Yeah. Like
steak and lobster?
Steak, lobster,
like your last
they'll
meal
crabs, they'll do crab legs. It just depends.
Oh, it's crazy.
But they'll do like a good lunch before
Is that
they
like a
ship
sign?
out.
Like they don't tell, do they send you a memo and then you do that? Or you see that and then you know?
I've heard multiple things. Like there's been leaks in the past before. Like when they went to someone in 25th when they went to Afghanistan back in the day, they had it had leaked out. Like while they went to the DFAC, they had the good lunch, they had a good dinner and everything. But it had leaked out that they were gonna do a train up, basically like a train up basically before they left. And then 2 weeks after that, they were shipping out to Fort Hood in Texas, and then from there they were going out to Afghanistan.
I have friends that went to, because it's like 2002, 2003. Like they went to Afghan, right? Is it Afghan, right? And they were saying like they talked to the guys that went to war after, and they're like, "What the fuck? You guys had armored Hummers and all that shit. You guys had a guard on the turret." Because he said the original guys just went out there, no doors, everything on top.
Bro, when we went, there were people with different armor. Like we had different color armor on and stuff. It's still like that till today. There were guys that had automatic M4s, and there were guys that didn't have automatic M4s that were supposed to have automatic M4s. Some guys had binocular and night vision goggles. Some guys still had the monocular ones. It's crazy. Have you seen the new night vision goggles, by the way? Wow. It is like before, so first one I trained on was monocular, and there's no dimensions. You can't see how far things are away from you. So driving blacked out.
Depth of perception.
Yeah, there's no depth perception whatsoever. So like everything looks the same distance away. So driving is extremely dangerous on it. But now they have these crazy binocular ones that like you can see, like it'll show you the outline of an object. It shows you depth and everything
in the dark.
Yeah, it tracks
like,
objects.
Is it
it's pretty much digital.
Is it like thermal?
It's crazy.
Does it?
I can't remember what the technology is called, but it's I can't remember what the technology is called, but it's now they have an AI chip in there with it. There's an AI computer with it, so it's actually
AI is.
Did you see that one? I was going all over. I don't know if they like, took it down, but the guy was like teleporting. Like he's running across and then he disappears and then he appears like.
Wow.
I was like, I don't know if it was real or not, but they're saying it's some
They
kind
got-
of
they got
technology.
shrooms for
And they're saying no, but there was like in war and like the
no shit.
the other it was
Wow.
was it just like a black guy who's just super fast?
No,
and
he's
the camera
videoing,
couldn't
but he
catch
just-
up.
Why you gotta
was
be
like-
black?
he's like
You know why?
he's like
You know why?
No, but he's like running and then he
He's a
just like
shower.
boom, he like disappears and then he appears like at another spot. So I don't know if it's like technology just trying to hide or because they had it up, then you try to find it, you couldn't find it, then people leak it again. And
I don't know.
Wow.
It's crazy right now.
do you think there is that kind of technology?
I mean, I know that they have cloaking. They
Cloaking
have
devices. Yeah.
not cloaking devices. It's a
Like the sheet,
it's
right?
a specific camouflage technology, but
Cloaking
they have
technology.
it on certain vehicles now.
Could it have been that before they knew it was cloaking or whatever you call it?
I don't know. I haven't
But
been
that,
close
that
enough
cloaking
to
stuff
it.
is like a digital thing, right? It's electronic,
Well, that runs off of AI too.
right? Yeah.
That's responsive off of whatever's behind it, basically.
Oh.
It's insane how it works. It's
What
crazy
kind of
stuff.
technology did you see when you was there that we don't know about? That
Certain like site stuff. There was really cool. There were certain. I had access to like certain handguns that are starting to come out now. Certain like the MVGs that
that's
we were
years
working
ago,
with.
yeah.
Like 8-9 years ago now.
And only now,
Like drones were taking off back then. AI drones, surveillance, new grenades. But I don't know how any of that's gonna play in with the use of drones in war now. It's crazy. Like I don't know what a war would look like. If we went into a World War III, you've got to be looking at
It's just long distance war, right?
hundreds of millions of people. Well, that's not how war works. Like systems go down.
No, but like compared to like Vietnam, that's hand to hand combat, right?
even when I was in that, the thing we there were so many contingencies that none of the contingencies were trained very well, and basically you didn't know what the threat was going to look like. You never knew that. Even our leader, they didn't know what the outcome was going to look like of war. There's estimates of like if the next world war we go into, America's losses would be anywhere from 20 million to 200 million.
But the good thing about that, not a good thing, but for Americans was that the war wasn't in America. It was in another country. Our losses were from the people that we sent over there.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we were to have a war now in America or in Hawaii, it's like
Well, Pearl
you see
Harbor
that
was
Red-
already
Red
like,
Dawn?
like Pearl Harbor was already like that wasn't even like
Yeah.
not as bad as it was. It's not
Right.
like it was like
it was bad, but yeah, it could have been a
Yeah.
lot worse. Like you see
holding
the
a
movie
war
Red Dawn,
on your
right?
home turf, right?
Red Dawn, where they showed that the Russians was attacking in America and stuff. That would be the worst war that we could have. That to have it on our
Territory or land.
homeland. Yeah, crazy. But good thing it's in other countries where we just sending our guys over there. We have to, the losses from our troops is bad, but we don't have personal losses, families, children. The last one.
But that could all change.
That could all
With
change.
long because
yeah.
why? Because long distance.
Long distance ballistic missiles
That is,
that are
but with the technology we
Supersonic.
have, we can shoot down.
intercept.
not all of
missiles.
them though.
Not all of it. You cannot catch 100%,
Not even close to.
but it's better that it's somewhere else. But if for these other countries, it's like America is trying to step up and help fight their battles. Why do we have to fight their battles? You get Iran versus Iraq and whatnot, or maybe that's not the case. Maybe it's a different country, but we over there trying to help them guys. When we need help, we don't get help from other guys. we get all these riots. Didn't they have that in Vegas now? That the ICE and the protests and all that.
Yeah.
That's a big one. It's like why you get all these people from other countries? I don't like name Mexico or whatever, but they coming over here protesting that hey, we Mexican and we living over here and here's our Mexican flag. It's like, dude, you want to come into America and be an American? Why not wave the American flag? That's a big step. All these other people came into the country legally. They go through how many night classes to learn the American way? There's ways to go about it.
It's just like Arnold was on The View, right, recently.
Oh, Arnold went.
Yeah, I don't think they knew what they were. I don't think they knew what he was going to say.
Yeah, they were trying to cut him off, but no, he
kept talking. Yeah.
Oh, he was awesome. He killed it.
His whole thing was that you're a guest in America.
Right.
How would you be a guest at someone else's house? Like, I'm gonna do my best to clean up after myself.
You don't come into somebody's house and start demanding shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's like for me coming over here. Oh no, you guys gotta do this, do that. No. You come in, you be humble, and you take what you can get, and you work hard for what you can get. See?
One of the big things Arnold said was, and you give back.
You give back. That's right. Yeah. But you don't have to say whatever you're doing. You just do it. These guys is hard workers. If they put as much effort into these protests as they would into their normal life, they could do it. They can come in legally. But it's the other system that they had, the presidency and whatnot before. Hey, open the borders, let them in. And now we get all these gangsters, drug traders, rapists and whatnot coming into our country.
Members.
Yeah, and they smuggled back in time and time again. Nobody sees that. Yeah. Or they see it and it's like, oh, but some people, our president is a bad man. He's an orange man, hate orange man. Whatever.
That seems to be a lot of it too. Is it's just a lot of like
hate.
Politicizing of everything and like, if you don't think like me, I hate you. Or
it is. Well, that's the other thing too. Yeah, like some of these politicians, they're in there and they're getting rich for writing these bills, and these bills are like, they'll say, oh, this bill is to educate the kids. Okay, $20 million going for the education, but yet $2 billion is being wrapped up into this other low-lying, unwritten stuff that nobody reads, that going into the politicians' pockets. That is the true corruption.
What trips me out is how some politicians' yearly income is X.
Yeah, like
but
200,000.
Their net worth is
100 million, 200 million.
Yeah.
70 million.
How?
Yeah.
Like not even if you save all your money every year, you can make that much.
It is unbelievable.
And how is that not a red flag?
Right.
That's the thing. We can literally see the trades that they're making. We can see the stocks that they're buying.
Yeah. That's why I
They have that
feel
Pelosi one, right? You follow her
Pelosi.
stock trade, yeah.
Yeah. That's why term limits, I think we need to have that in place. But the politicians will never write that in place because it's basically killing their work, killing their job.
So what's the fix? Like, how do we get out of this whole mess?
I don't know. I'm not that educated to figure that out. But I believe we as the people, we as the American people need to stand up, let our politicians know that hey, we like what you guys doing, but yet time, enough is enough. Yeah, you cannot just stay in office for 20-something years. Yeah, we need you guys to have like 1 4-year limit that, hey, thank you for your service. Bring the next guys in. Yeah,
Some of them been in there since we was kids.
Yeah, longer than that. And we get some like fucking Maisy Herono. Oh my God, she just embarrasses Hawaii terribly. Oh my!
How does she keep getting reelected?
Because there's nobody to run against her. Honestly, no named person to run against her. She and that's the other thing is Hawaii's one blue state that
blind blue state that gets so much older Americans or older people in Hawaii that they just vote out of I know her.
Yeah.
We
I know
just
my dad
supported-
them were like they
Right.
they just recently like in the last 2 years like switched over.
Yeah. It's like, my parents are Democrat. But It's like, no matter, to me, no matter Democrat, Republican, whatever, as long as the person is doing good for us, that is the main thing. But these guys nowadays, it's like,
was that we was talking about the newscaster?
Brenton Ava.
Brenton Ava is cool.
Yeah.
He's solid. Yeah. He's really good. And he supports the people. He does whatever. Mr. Mean is working for him now. So he's trying to get into there. Yeah. But yeah, they need to find a way that like that city council, they got one raise. It's like, wait, no. Augie T said something. He's like, you know what? The reason why they only get so much as one city council or whatever that department they work for is because they need one second job to stay connected to the people. If you don't have your first job as working with the people, then how are you supposed to be in touch with them to know what the people need? It's amazing that, if they don't get out and talk to the people, then how you can help the people? If you make, $200,000 a year, you don't need work on second job. You don't need to be talking to the people. All you're gonna do is stay in your office going, oh, I think they need this. I think they need that. But yet they're not talking to the people to find out what they need. That they gotta find out in their own heart is, you know what, I need to get out there, work with the people, get with the people, find out what they need, instead of saying, this is what I think they need. That is one big thing. Like any place else. How you gonna help the people unless you talk to them? Come out to the community. Find out. Yeah. I mean, that's huge.
I think just even if they just, it's kind of, you just drive around and look.
Yeah.
The homeless thing is one red flag already.
Homeless thing is a big thing.
Yeah.
I mean, why they sending people to Hawaii for
and they've been doing that shit for years.
Yeah. Why we keep doing it? Why we keep allowing that to happen? That's a big thing. Veterans is another big thing. They need help. VA was under scrutiny for how long? They started getting better, but it's kind of off the radar right now. I think maybe they need to take another look at that. People driving on the streets and stuff. We're talking about you guys had the speed bumps and stuff. Like, oh, you drive down the street. I think there's a lot of roads that need to be repaired.
Really repaired, not just coal patch.
Right. Not just coal patch. And
on coal patch, one good rain is done.
Oh God, yeah. and it can be done, right? But
yeah,
again,
they go out there. They don't even have
cheap.
one. They don't even have one compact. No, but if they go coal patch, come here one fucking temper.
Temper, yeah.
They stay over there with the plate and the
hand,
like what is that gonna do?
Yeah, that's not gonna do much. It's temporary, permanent. But yeah, speed bumps. You know what? If that's the case, then just dig the hole. Make one reverse speed bump. The fucker's gonna slow down. I get one stoplight or stop sign by my house. Nobody fucking stops. It's amazing. I'm gonna sit over there one day and just video. Look, these guys, they just freaking rolling stop, just roll right through. Unreal how many accidents almost happen over there. It's amazing. But and they say the police, they need help. Yeah, I agree. Police need help. Everybody need help. But who gonna help? That's the thing. Yeah. Again, the politicians. Hey, why you guys taking this much money? This much money could go for more recruits. We losing all our recruits to the mainland because they pay more.
Yeah, I heard Metro in Vegas pays pretty good, yeah.
They have to though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, North Vegas.
Oh God. Yeah. It's unreal up here. People, first thing they do, boom, they put in a gun already.
Oh, you talking about Metro?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Metro's one of the
they're known
worst
for that
in
over
the
here.
nation. Yeah.
Yeah, over here they're known for that.
But the thing is, who they dealing with?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you go in Hawaii, it's like they don't put a gun until they really have to. But it's like, hey, my uncle.
Yeah. Me, I was always, bro, I never get on ticket for fucking ever, bro. One time I went through and they had one DOI check, and they make the cones kind of skinny and they made it curve, yeah. And then me and my girl was like driving home from the shack, Milani. I was all fucking bust already. And my dad's flatbed on the trailer.
Yeah.
Because we go unload machines, and I told her, bro, we're not gonna make them through these cones. Boy, I just didn't drive right through the cones and pull myself over. And then the cop came and I was like, oh, my brother's out in. He said, oh, that's your brother. Because my brother used to be in the traffic division.
Yeah.
He said, oh, you drunk? I was like, I'm fucked. He said, we'll follow you home then.
Yeah.
So I never get ticket for like years, bro.
But you see that cop would follow you home to make sure
Yeah.
you're all good. I mean, that's the local style, right? Hey, you know what? My job is to stop you in case you're the kind, but yet, hey, I'm gonna take care of you.
I was drunk, but I knew enough that I wasn't gonna make them through the turns.
There you go.
So I drove straight through and knocked all the cones down.
Hey, I would drive through White Power, make the ass road. I was like, fuck, if I in this certain era, I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna make them. I mean, you kind of know already. You can make them or you're not gonna make them. Some guys is like, nah, you know what? Drive me home. Yeah. Like nowadays, it's like my wife and my sister-in-law, they're like, I'm gonna drink. I get my DD, my designated driver.
Yeah, I feel like I know better, bro. When I go out, I know I'm gonna Uber.
Yeah.
I don't like be like these fucking
Safer
football players.
Henry Ruggs did it.
Bro, like all that money you making and you going right?
Unreal. And then you end up killing.
But you know what is the Raiders had a unlimited Uber policy already. And then now the NFL adopted that. But if you're gonna go out and get fucked up, why don't you use
that's crazy.
The benefit?
That's it. Why be so cool that you don't need somebody to drive you?
But
home?
what?
There's something about driving fast. Like I get it. There's just something about driving fast.
Not drunk though.
That's even more fun, to be honest.
I know, maybe because I grew up racing dirt bikes, so I always knew when we raced or when we rode is like you need to be on your toes, right? And all your senses needs to be right.
Yeah.
So I was always like one of those, like if I drank, I would always like I wouldn't speed and all that. But you know, some guys they drink and they get heavy foot. But I guess maybe from riding, I always helmet no matter what.
Safety first.
Yeah, then I would always be like on.
I'm so safe when I'm driving. I'll use a condom. And then brother will be sniffing. I'm just kidding. Fucking brothers is cool.
Do you think Henry Ruggs gets a second chance at the NFL?
By the time he gets out, he'll be old.
He's getting out in like a year. He's eligible in 2027.
That's 2 years. How old is he? Bro, I don't know. Cause like when Mike Tyson came out of prison, he wasn't the same.
True. But he was able to.
He went in. Before he went in, he was like, that's when he was the Iron Mike.
But Henry Ruggs isn't even 30 yet. He's like, what, like 28 maybe?
Yeah, but he missed how many years already?
Not much. What was it, like 4 years?
He gonna get his chance when he come out. I'm not the biggest NFL guy to follow or any sports guy, but I think if he get out, he gonna get his chance to go to one of those camps or something like that. Show what he got. If he's good, then he's good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
they never like take Manti Tail, and that wasn't even one. He never even killed nobody.
So what do you think? Dennis Alexio come out, he gonna get chance.
No.
Okay, that's a big name. Do you know who's Dennis Alexio?
No idea.
Undefeated kickboxer. Like he was like
he's the main.
Yeah, he was like one of the biggest.
No,
names.
not Hawaiian Punch. That was Jesus Salute.
Yeah.
But Dennis Alexio was the meanest fucking badass.
Did they make the Hawaiian kickboxer song after him?
Was it him? I don't know. That was Monkey Boy.
Who did he kill? His girlfriend.
Taxes.
Oh.
But he
sorry.
He went undefeated, right? His whole career.
I believe so. So Dennis Alexio was an Howley guy. He came to live in Hawaii. He was so badass at kickboxing.
What year was this?
Oh, I was a kid. I remember watching him at Blaisdell when I was a little kid.
What was the movie with
Bloodsport?
Bloodsport. Bloodsport. He was the brother.
No, was it Bloodsport? No, or was it Bloodsport?
Yeah, Bloodsport.
The one with you bleed like my Lee.
Yeah.
My Lee. Good.
Oh, that was the other one. That wasn't Bloodsport. That was
it wasn't
Kickboxer or something.
Yeah, no, it was Kickboxer then. It wasn't Bloodsport. It was Kickboxer.
That's right, Kickboxer. Yeah. So
and then he dipped
Dennis
his hand inside the glass.
was his like brother. He would box and then he got bust up from the guy and then he got
handicapped,
paraplegic or something. Yeah, but yeah, he was in that movie.
You ever watched that one? Right, it was like no rules, so they would wrap their hands and they dip their hands into like
glass
glue with the wraps, and then they put their hands into glass and then they fight.
Oh shit!
This is some 80s karate
Oh yeah,
shit.
that shit was wild,
bro.
That shit doesn't fly today with the UFC
Fucking
around. You know what I
blockbuster
mean?
Hey, what was it? Natsukao, yeah? White Warrior.
Naksuko.
Oh, bro, I never watched it. But no, he was like a real fighter that was really good though. And he lived in Hawaii. And he wore the tea leaf skirt.
In his actual fights?
Yeah. So he would be like a tea leaf skirt and then his shorts underneath.
His fucking spinning back kick was fucking killer. So
But I didn't know he wasn't from Hawaii till years later because I thought he was a Hawaii boy, but he pretty much was like a local boy, yeah.
yes, he was. So he was on Badass Diva too, back in the day. And then my friend, he was locked up with him. He said nobody else is allowed to chatterbox, only him. Nobody would bother. The prison guards wouldn't bother him. Nothing. He just fucking chatterbox for days. I don't know. Is that how you guys was too? Nobody can like chatterbox.
Like he was in prison.
I wasn't in prison. I never been to prison.
Well, we can ask some of the other guys. Yeah. I don't know.
I just saw it happening and I was like,
he
no.
wasn't in prison.
Oh no, the face
just fucking with
tats.
the other brothers.
No, yeah. They was all locked up, not me. But yeah, like
He's the prom king.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Romeo.
a good boy.
I'm the Romeo.
You know, because he get like Kohli sponsoring his fucking Honest brand.
I think it's just the tattoos, bro, honestly.
You think so?
I'm a lover though. I'm a straight lover.
You didn't tell us one of your dirty loving stories.
He's married. His kids is running around.
Mine's there too. Next pop up. What's the next event that you were doing?
In October, maybe we come over here. We're doing pop up at Honest brand.
Oh, we should. You know what we should
We
do?
should do a shirt too.
You know what we should do? We should do if you're gonna do October, we should do it at our trunk or treat.
Trunk or treat.
Because we have like few thousand people show up.
Wow. So usually I come up around my birthday time.
What time?
The
When is that?
19th, but yeah,
October
we work something
19th?
out.
Because like we have the whole vendors with all the cars, open the trunks, decorate candies for the kids.
Ooh, yeah.
We make it like a whole community thing.
Okay.
And it should be good because I have the coffee. We have the coffee shop next door. Cisco them's opening the barber shop next door. So the renovations is going on right now. I think they open beginning of August.
Yeah.
So it's like we can all work together to.
All right. So we'll be in touch. Yeah.
Of course, like always. Anything else you got to plug? Anything else coming up?
Nothing much. I'm gonna be at the Kaneohe Night Marketplace next weekend, but this podcast will probably be
Next week? No, this will come out next week. It's come out, I think, Tuesday.
Kaneohe Night Marketplace.
Oh, this guy is quick.
Huh?
This guy is quick with the
He's
edits.
fast. Justin is badass. Oh, if you guys like, hit me up. The shirts over here with Mahalo shoots.
Where do you go for that?
I get them on my my Instagram. I get in my links. Mahalo shoots with the OPs.
I like that. That's fire.
But we got a lot of grinds over here for these guys for sample afterwards.
We have to tell Uncle don't give them to us during the podcast. I was chewing like one cow on the last one. Justin was like, bro, you chew so fucking loud, bro.
So I'm pretty sure I'm probably one of the only guys that will come out to these events and bring my own pupus.
It's the best.
And beer.
And beer.
Whole cooler full
You know
of
what?
beer.
Everybody knows over here the fridge and the cabinet is always stocked with alcohol.
Always stock. Oh.
So people come over here, they just walk in. All my good friends, they come over here, they just go in the back, grab
Like
some
shots.
drink.
Yeah. Last time I came with my flask hiding. This time I just come
Yeah,
straight.
no need to hide nothing over here.
But always a pleasure working with you guys, bro. Yeah,
I love it. It's the best. Any plugs, Raleigh, coming up? What you got releasing?
Just shop Honors brand. You know, we got weekly releases. So we've been working on that. We've been going a little extra lately, trying to do more releases.
Cool.
Twice a week, so staying busy.
Hey.
Perfect. Check out Tacos Policy for me down in Henderson. Subscribe to Still Friends Show on YouTube and follow on Instagram. Stuff.
Yes,
See you guys next time.
Mas mahalo, gang. Aloha.